I think someone mentioned something once in terms of resilience, that it's like a pot, and it gets, and you it's full of resilience, but it depletes over time. So you need to put yourself in spaces where that can fill back up. And I feel like, obviously, as Black people, with all the trials and tribulations we go through, a lot of times we operate on empty and we don't actually realize it. So us operating on empty, going through, so we think, like Sharon mentioned, resilience is not something that is fixed, that you have. It's a thing. There are times when you're at your most, and there are times when you're at your lowest. And if you go through life going through trials and tribulations all the time, it would be at its lowest. And so sometimes I think, theoretically, that's potentially something that could explain what resilience looks like for us. So essentially, so that's what I did with Black Men and Black Women Talk. We heal each other, we understand each other. If it's crying that we need and get that emotional perspiration, we go through that, and then we come together and heal each other in that context, and then we're ready to go out in the world and potentially do that, because that's essentially what it is. We need to talk. There is talking therapies, the principles of talking therapies, the Ubuntu, their principles of therapy, narrative principles of therapy, the humanistic perspective, the fact that we're all equipped with what we need to self-soothe.